Rich Thompson. T-Bone.
T-Bone.
That's right. I'm 39 years old. I met Crystal, we actually grew up in the same neighborhood, about a street over from each other. We didn't really like each other when we were growing up.
I laugh about it now, but I think that I fell for Rich when I was probably 13, 14 years old. And the reason why I laugh is because, you know, we have kids and I look at them and think, no way do you know something like that. But I really felt it, that I really did when I was so young.
My dad's pretty funny. He's fun to hang out with. He'll tease you a lot.
The way I feel about my dad, he's just great. Like, I can't really, like, thinking back, you can never think of a time that he, like, hasn't been there for me. Whenever I needed him, he's always been there.
February or so, I just started having stomach pains and back pain.
It was a process, probably 4 to 6 weeks of trial and error. You know, I think you have this, I think you have that.
Crystal took me up to the ER, and they ran all kinds of tests, and they looked at the ultrasound, and they did a CT scan and all these other things, and they found that they found a growth on my pancreas and some lesions on my liver. And he said he wasn't 100% sure that it was cancer, but there was a good chance, and I should get up to Huntsman to get it checked out.
Rich said, it's not cancer until it's cancer. We don't tell anybody, we don't go there until we found out.
So I ended up at Huntsman, and they did a biopsy and said, yes, it's cancer, and it's in stage 4. It's already spread to your liver.
And then, you know, he came in my room and he talked to me about it for a little while, and just pretty much, like, it's scary and stuff, but I know he's not gonna give up. So I know that he'll fight and that we'll get through it.
I wanted to curl up in a ball. I didn't know what to do. How do you still be a mom? How do you still work? How do you clean your house? How do you make dinner? But then you look at your husband and he's so sick, but he's doing his best to do the things that he can do and that he knows how to do. And I gain strength from him every day.
But I mean, she's taking care of a lot. She's taking care of me. She's taking care of the kids. She's taking care of the house. She's still taking care of her. You know, she has her business with her preschool. She's taking care of that. And I don't know how she does it all. She's stepped up huge, though. I mean, it's things I never knew she was capable of. And I don't even know if she knew she was capable of. She's done a fantastic job.
One day I was laying in bed with him and I just said, I'm so sorry that you have this. And he was really, really sick. Could hardly lift his head up, and reached over and grabbed my hand and just said, it's okay, it's only temporary.
I wasn't aware of everything that was going on until, you know, I knew there was things in the works, and I, you know, heard mention of things where people were trying to put together. I had no idea the magnitude of it.
So, and I know that they're doing this to help with medical bills and to help to take that stress off of my husband. He's always been an incredible provider, and he can't go back to work. And that's really hard on him. He wants to do those things. And so I know at the end of the day they're trying to help with that, but they're doing so much more. It's not about that. It's they give you a reason to go forward every day, and it's incredible.
I saw a picture of a little girl who's 5.5 years old, been doing chemotherapy for years. She's 5.5. I don't have any room to feel sorry for myself. And I don't think anybody, when you see a situation like that, I mean, there's your problems, and then you look in somebody else's window and see their problems. Maybe yours aren't as bad as you think. In fact, I was laying in bed with Crystal just the other night, and after I realized how much is going on, and I said, how am I ever going to repay all these people? I still don't know what the answer is.
We have 70 volunteers that are working for us, and we have new people calling all the time to see what they can do. People that don't necessarily even know Rich or Crystal, but they've heard about it and they want to get involved, and they want to be a part of this. We have 150 businesses that have donated and offered their time as well as money and merchandise for the silent auction, and it's amazing to see how everyone has come together.
Anything for a Friend really was about my family, my journey through cancer, and my little sister and my best friend didn't want to just stand by and let cancer just do its thing. So they decided really early on in the process to put together a fundraiser, which turned into 30-something thousand dollars and over 1,000 people attending in a 4-hour period, and it was overwhelming and crazy. And the only way that my husband and I could think about saying thank you to all of these people was to plainly pay it forward, which is what we've done.
We've been really blessed to work with Kohl's. Not only are they providing monetary support for the event, but it's their policy to only provide that monetary support if they can send out employees of theirs to help volunteer and to run the event that we're organizing. So not only are they providing that money, but they're also providing the support that we need with the volunteers on site, and they're instilling that charity into their employees as well.
We've created Facebook pages, Twitter accounts, Prayers for Rich. More than anything else, getting the race online has been a big thing. So eventbrite.com, Prayers for Rich.
My name is Tammy, and I'm a cancer survivor of a little over 10 years now. Just participating and being able to help helps me.
We want to be involved because we know that it gets better, and we want to be able to give back the way that people helped us when we needed the help.
I've been really impressed with Michi. They have done a whole line of bags based just around cancer awareness, and they've been so generous to go ahead and donate a lot of products for the silent auction.
We just announced our 19th recipient, which is Rich, and we have, in a little over 2 years, we've generated over $500,000 in the benefit and relief of people going through life-threatening illnesses. And it is one of those things that the name and the title of Anything for a Friend is our mission statement. Some people's anything is an anonymous $5,000 donation. Another person's anything is a group of baskets with nothing in them. And we love the fact that we have hearts engaged and hands that are active and hearts that are caring. And when that is happening, we can change the places that we live, and our families are better, and we are better people because we step outside of our comfort zones and we get involved in people's lives when they're hurting and when they really truly need. And that is the essence of Anything for a Friend.
Absolutely feel the prayers of everybody. I mean, it's one thing to say it. It's a whole other thing when you actually feel it. And I have felt the prayers and the support from everybody. And I mean, it means the world to me. It means the world to my family to know that there's that many people that, like I said, people that I've never even met, complete strangers, say, you know, I don't know you, but I know your story, and I'm praying for you. And I said, I appreciate it so much, and it's one thing to say it, but when you actually feel it, it's a whole different thing.